Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is David, aka Uncle Dave, and today we have our regular Happy Sunday messages. Now, I know I was supposed to do one from last week, and I do talk about that in a video of mine. If you want to check that out, you can go ahead check that. I'll probably put a link somewhere in the description, somewhere in there, but um I do, like I said, I do talk about why I didn't post from last week's Sunday. So this message is supposed to be for last week's Sunday, and don't worry, there's going to be another message afterwards, most likely. So let me get to this message. And today's message, it says this: throughout throughout last week, which was that about a week or 2 weeks ago, we've heard some important people have died. This needs to stop. We're losing way too many people in this world and need to be nice, have love, and have positive vibes to one another. At the end of it all, there shouldn't be any hate towards one another. We are all one human race that bleeds the same red color, no matter what background you come from. So, when I wrote this message was during that time where we had heard that XXXTentacion had passed away due to reckless violence that happened with him. Now, personally, I never really listened to his music like that, but for what I've known is that he, has done some stuff in his past, but he was trying to be better. He tried to become a better person afterwards and try to get himself together. So it's kind of sad to hear that. Plus, I don't know if you also heard or also looked that same day, but there was another rapper that passed away that same day, which I think this rapper was up in Philly. I don't remember the name of the rapper per se, but sadly both of those rappers truly had died that day, and it was just, a bit sad. It's sad to hear that. And to be honest with you, all this reckless violence and racism and all this stuff, it needs to stop. Like, we're going into, let's to make this easier, I feel like the more violence we're gonna continue to bring, I feel like the more worse the world's gonna become from then on out. If you haven't noticed that now, because we have, somebody in office who doesn't even know what he's doing, and then we have all this other drama that's going on with the world, and it's crazy. And I don't want to have to deal with this when I hit my 40s or 50s. Of course, it's most likely going to happen, but it's like this shouldn't be the norm, if you want to call it that. Like, this shouldn't be normal at all. Like, we're so now, it's like, if you haven't noticed, it's like everybody's so used to hearing somebody passing this, that, and the third. This shouldn't be like that. It just shouldn't. We shouldn't be even living in the world where everybody's killing each other over either something that's petty or something, whatever the case may be. I don't want to have to go into my 50, 60, 70 year, 80 years of life and this gotten worse and worse by the time I gotten older. That shouldn't be happening. I just feel like, as a human race, we all we should all come together as one, not, you know killing each other and being racist towards one another and this, that, the third. Because I'm look at it like this. Let me just talk about the racism side of it. Unless you're half or fully a Native American, we're all immigrants. Whether we were, it don't. I look at it like this: just because we were born in this country does not mean years ago, centuries ago, our ancestors came from different parts of wherever we came from, whether it's Europe, Africa, South America, the Caribbean islands, Asia, wherever we came from, we all came here to this foreign land. So I look at it like I said before, we're all immigrants. Unless you're half or fully Native American, we're all immigrants. Don't matter what it is. So I don't feel like there should be any, like I said, racism or any hatred towards one another. Because, like I said, we're one human race and we bleed same color. It's white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Caribbean, European, whatever race you claim, you still bleed the same way. So, sorry, y'all. I'm just, that got me a little bit very emotional, and I was, kind of all over the place. But to wrap this all up, just all this violence and all of this racism and all that, it needs to stop. And what we need to start doing more is start to bring more positive vibes to one another. Start loving each other a little bit more. Start bringing laughter instead of bringing more violence and racism and sexism and all that. Because the more we do that, the more this world gets. I see that this world gets more depressed and more worse than it needs to be. So that's just my message for the day. Just to bring happiness, love, laughter, just to bring somebody's day. Because it's this, the killings and all that. It's just gotta stop. It needs to stop. So that's my message for the day. Hopefully you do like this message. If you do, you could give this video a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Like I said, just go to somebody and just bring, whether it's a laugh, a hug, whatever it is. Just make somebody's day, and just continue to have positive vibes throughout the rest of your life, man. That's all I have to say.